Alrighty, hey everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David, Her Ladyship, and Robbie? How you doing? Did I say 7:30 yesterday? Sorry, guys. I'm here now. Clearly. Um, now, um, I'll flick the link up whilst I think. Um, as it would turn out, I don't have a. Excuse me, I reckon. There we go. I don't have to scooch off quite so quickly, is the thing here. So, or quite so early is more the point. I still have, of course, quite a lot of things to attend to, but that's nothing new. Now, this morning, I am going to be getting stuck into Oddly Ho. Um,
Hello.
the whatchamacallit. Yes, the whatchamacallit. I believe that's the technical term. Yes. Um, wiring the engine. Now, this is something I've never done before, so it'll be a learning experience. It will.
I can do
Um,
that.
indeed, I see you're in the same sort of mindset as my good self. So,
Ah, dear.
now, now, I had I've got a proper pint mug out that I use for my water during the day, and it was sitting next to my coffee mug.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was then that I realized that my coffee mug clearly would hold in excess of a pint. Um, that said, it la- that one will last me the day, and you kind of fucking hope so, wouldn't you? Um, now I'm sure Bassman will be along in due course. Uh, oh, crack my knee. There's a couple of little tidy ups I want to do. I might get them done as well while we're here. Um, what to do first?
No.
Uh, probably. I wouldn't mind doing the tidy ups first. That's just the way I'm going to roll. Now, let me just take something first. How are these wheels traveling? It's okay, sir. I think they're solid. Yes, they are. Jolly good. I discovered something very interesting that I can do with those wheel rims and indeed the bonnet. Did you see how you can actually fill out part of the area within the Merc symbol? I'm wondering whether to do that
Mm.
or whether I'm just making it all a bit too hard. Also possible. Now, now. My next part of the objective will be yes, chrome there. There was something else. I think it was just the chrome there. Oh wait, and was there any? No, no, we're good. All right, let's do that, and then where do I put it? Here we are.
I still can't find the glass for this. Looks everywhere.
Ah, it's inconvenient to say the least.
Yeah. So as though I have it moved around and when I come to want it. Come on. My hands are so useless. I keep dropping things. Can't
Yeah.
grip.
Now, I reckon I can just get from the use the lid here as a pool, as a reservoir for my paint for the area I want to cover.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That's that. A little bit more there. And we're done. Nice. All right. That's all that tidying up that was required there. There is some other detailing, but okay, let's do this wiring cape. On you go. Now, do I have any paint on my hands? No, this is good. All right, there's the engine. Now, I've never done this before, so this is going to be a learning experience. Now, next, just give this a rinse. So all I did there was just even up the. I had a bit of black paint where I wanted it to be chrome. Just tidied that up. It's a small thing, you know. These are the trials and tribulations, as it were. Now, now. Dealy. Right, now I do have proper wire of different sorts I do for the occasion. Once I remember where the fuck I put it. Right, I reckon it is. Eins, zwei. Here they are. Boom, Tamiya cable. Now, the other thing I can consider with this is this stuff. That would give me red cable, and I could use black, or I could just go black on black. Because around, what we're going to be doing, for those who are unaware, here we go. Now, there's our cylinder holes. And the idea is, and the cables would appear to go under this bar here. Don't ask me why, but they do. This is just the way it is. So, what we're going to do is the wires from there to there, with little boots for the whatchamacallits, spark plugs. So, what I have here is two things that I can use together. 0.8 and 0.65, using 0.8 as for the boots of the spark plugs and 0.65 for the cables. Or I could go 0.65 for the boots and use the red for the cables. Decisions. I'm going to stick with Tamiya. Just go and keep it consistent. Now, apparently, oh hey Jeff, how you doing?
Hello, Jeff.
Bassman's not here at the moment, mate. Not quite sure where he is. He will presumably rock up later, although I haven't checked my email.
You sent me more.
Oh yeah. The man's prodigious in his viewing of and sharing of shorts of freaks of nature doing things that are just what the fuck. Now, this will become our the boots for our cables. Now, Bassman reckons to drill them out so as you can I can put the other bits in. I can see that. It's going to require a bit of delicacy. But I do have the right diameter of drill bit, I reckon. If I do, that can happen quite easily. If not, there is, of course, the option. There's options, plural. Let's see how we go with this one. Hey, you. Give me the willies. Here we go. Goggles required for this little maneuver. Where have I put them? Of course. Hey, yo. No, let's move that more, I think, too. Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm in the process of wiring up the engine there. Jeff, that's the drill. You still in Hawaii? Yeah.
If so, why didn't you invite us?
No. Can we get you sliding around a bit on me? Now. Oh, yeah. What happened? I reckon one's a bit too thick. Now, of course, we could just go straight to, as in just put the wires in, which I might do. I don't think anyone's going to tell me off. So I think I'll still roll with the 0.65. Will I? Yeah, I will. I'll still roll with the 0.65 though. Or at least for those I will. I might go for a different size wire for some other ones that I'll put on. I went to find. I did a bit of Google to find out where the battery in a Mercedes is. Apparently, they're quite often under the front seat. Because I couldn't see where the battery was. I'm going, well, where the fuck's the battery? This is why I could not find it. Never mind. Well, not never mind. At least it accounted for why I couldn't find it. So it sort of all made sense from there.
Well, the Alfa Romeo's always got me. It's because in the boot behind the panel, you have to try and shuffle them out to get the wires on them to charge them up.
Yeah, right.
I
I suppose on the other side of the equation, you don't generally have to interact with your battery too much. They are one of those sort of, oh, this has all come off. Never mind. Oh, there's the starting point. Hey, yo. Never mind. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Now, scissors would be a start. Scissors have found. Delete. Now, you.
Yeah, they
Get
did
over
here.
Right. Now, the question I've got is how long do I make them? And how do I quantify that? Okay. Here's a plan. Maybe. First, because I reckon once I find out the correct distance, I can do a universal sort of like bam, 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 bam. Cheap. I'm sorry. And I'll need this. Oh, dear me, Governor.
Oh.
I got myself some more crystal clear too. So, should I start running a bit low, it's all good in the hood. Now, let us start with how far from there to there. All right, that. Yeah, I can see that. It's about 0.5 centimetre. From there to there. Yeah. So I reckon what I'll try is a first distance, because I might need to make some adjustments. We'll go for 0.7 of a centimetre and see if that gives us length enough to go from there to under the bar. And if it does, we'll start gluing. How many do I want? Oh, here's the thing that I'm asking, or I'm wondering though. Will I need to let first? At what point do I want to do them in a sequence? Because then I'm going to want to let one dry, go across, let one. Or do I start opposite ends and work in? So let me look at this. Okay. Actually, I'd probably prefer to go. Yeah, inside out. And further. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go outside in. I'll go inside out. Because, of course, otherwise I'm going to have to go over things to get to where I want to go. All right, let's do this. Okay. Let's measure it out. Have I still got that ruler out that I had yesterday? If so, that would be very convenient. Looking. Soon gonna find something anyway. But I'd like to find that particular ruler because that was really good for the purpose. Aha! Now, here we go. Here we go. With 0.7. Actually, I'm going to need to cut this with a scalpel, I would think, because there we go. Should have opened this first. Now, all right. Now, come here, you. How flexible is that? Well, that's good, actually. That's really quite stiff, as the bishop said to the choir boy. Tweezers. Let's see if that's what kind of length we're getting out of that. Again, bishop, choir boy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. The first one's the hardest, hey? All right. This would then go. Oh. Ho ho. All right. And finally, if I can. Bend that. I reckon Thunderbirds are go.
Good.
Let's have a gander. Oh, go, you big boy. All right. I'll put one in, and then I'll give you a look. This is going to require a bit of focus, but it's cool.
Or like me.
Now, this is going to require sufficient focus. Coffee required. Oh, fuck yeah. All right.
Where did I put those?
Next, crystal clear. Toothpick. I've got a bit of blockage on the entryway to the crystal clear. And then I might unblock that, which will mean I'll need a second toothpick. Fine. I have an abundance. Dear, dear. Clogged up. As all fuck. As does happen with some glues, let's not be shy. It's looking better. I reckon we're going to use a couple of sacrificial toothpicks for this one. Anyway, once that's done, then I'll put our first lead in. I shall repeat the process because it actually seems reasonably, not used to that, reasonably easy. Which means, hang on a moment, still got some mucky muck. All right. Neatly. Now, as I said, I've got 2 fresh bottles of this. Actually, still in the box, but hey. So, if this starts running out, which it won't by the looks of it, but you get the idea. Got my gear, got my backups. Now, so we'll go here. Oops, not quite there. I want you to there. Or, okay, whatever, man. There. I can probably leave some of that under there.
Sound gone.
I tell you, of all the times to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Just been
Now,
getting hands full.
yeah, ah, got one in. Ah, ah, ah. What I might do, just give me a moment. I'll put that one a bit higher up if I can. All right. Now, bearing in mind there's a big blob of crystal clear that will at least dry clear. However, there's our first one in position.
Right.
So now I'll do the one right next to that. As I said, I think I'm best off working outwards so as to I'm not reaching over things. That's my theory. That is my theory and what it is too. Did you ever see the Elk sketch?
Might have done it so long ago.
Oh, it's got Cleese playing a character named Enelk. And her theory, and she comes forth with this theory that is mine, and it is mine. And her theory is that the Brontosaurus was thin at one end, much, much thicker in the middle, and thin again at the other end. The big line is mine. And I've got a theory. My theory is mine. There we go. All right. Now, time for the second one. Okay. Italy. I think this is actually going to be easier than I had anticipated. I had anticipated all manner of wailing and gnashing of teeth. But it's not actually too bad. Get into there, damn you. Hey.
Oh, too big.
That's better. And there, I guess. We'll do this. There we go. And come here. Come here. My little. Huh. That easy. So now we've got 2. This is cool. At least I think so. I have a bias on the matter, of course.
Just a little.
Now, next.
Bloody hands.
Now, here you go. That's a bit longer than it needs to be, I reckon. Let me just check that. I'm correct. So, why don't we just move that back to England. All right.
Took too much. Condition.
All right. Next. I'm trying to work out where else I need to put wires other than obviously from there to there, probably from there to the backboard. Anyway, so now under there. Come here. And other way around. Somebody's unhappy out on the road. Don't know if you heard that.
Giving somebody a morning call.
Yeah. The ones that worry me are the ones that are clearly truck horns. That gets me very nervous. And I'm sure I'd explain why. Yeah. I do seriously wonder how long it's going to be before I do actually have some sort of major accident at the end of my road. Because it'll happen. That's a given. It's a
Is the
question of
junction
when.
bad?
Pardon?
Is that junction bad?
It's one of the major intersections in Adelaide. Well, not that one particularly. It's more the road that goes straight past the end of my road, and bearing in mind I'm like one house in, is one of them is pretty much part of a major highway, and it carries a lot of semi-trailers. And because of that, and because there's a pretty big merge lane at the intersection, and there's a lot of dickheads who don't know how to merge around trucks. Yeah, you'll frequently hear like full-on horn trucks leaning on horn behaviour. It's only a matter of time, I would suggest, before somebody plays that card of, oh, it's only a truck. Bit too far, you know what I'm saying? Now,
Hang on, then stay on you. Bloody thing.
I mean, consider this: up the road, and by up the road, I'm talking about
Give up.
probably only it would be a few miles, but not many, on the same stretch. It's on the same road. Where it actually comes off the freeway, because what it is you got the freeway, you got Portrush Road, which is the one that goes past there, and that connects to another freeway down at a further point. And where it comes off the freeway down south, because it comes down the hill, there have been instances of semi-trailers being unable to brake and coming straight through the intersection and cleaning up cars and people and God knows what else. So you can gather that there's a bit of behaviour that goes on occasionally with the trucks in this stretch of road. So yeah. Now this one I might have made a bit short. Let's just check that. Be good. Oh, there it is. Bend it around. Next, that one I would say. All right. Maybe there we go. This is what we're actually working on. So now once I've got all these wires in, I'll let this set dry. There's a couple of other wires I probably need to put on. There is some detailing I still need to do. And yeah. But first, let's get these wires in. All right, this will be number 4. Why am I doing that? Oh, I know why. Oh, come here, you. Come here. Don't lie to me. Oh, cunties. Cunties, cunties, cunties. There we'll go. We'll bend that a bit more. Gotcha. Not quite. There we go. And bam. So halfway there with these, and I'll spare everybody a round of Bon Jovi. Actually, I might not, because I saw this rather amusing meme on Facebook, and it was an iguana on a rocking chair, and the caption was, "Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, lizard on a chair." Which I thought was pretty funny. Oh, for some reason I'm having a bit of giving myself a hard time with this one. About there. Alrighty. Almost there. Well, I will be after this one. I'll be, what's 5 now? If you're breaking to 5 parts of 8, 5/8. What's that in either way?
40.
Of course it is, yes. No, 5/8 is more than 40. It's in percentages. It's trying to work out what 8 would. How does 8 go into 100? Not so well. I guess your nearest is 96. Which would mean. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with this mathematical calculation. I couldn't be fucked. I'd rather concentrate on what I'm doing here. Yeah, who would have thought, eh? Now, a bit more on the bottom, perhaps. I've got to say, these cables are really easy to work with. Hey, King Gamer, how you doing? Oh, Basswoman,
Oh, King Gamer.
how you doing?
Oh. Hello.
Where is
What are you done with
Bassman?
him?
Now, next one we will go. Yeah, this is going to be one of the minorly tricksy one. Tricksy.
If I got that right, it's a bit tough.
Pop that one there.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, that's not good. Did he lose his glasses or?
Oh, four. You're right.
Or is it something a bit more serious than just glasses loss? Get in there. There we go, I think. Maybe.
Let's make it some big.
Let me have a closer look. Today's, where did I put? Here I put. Ha! How long will his eyes be not so flash for? Pass on regards as well. Wondering where he was. Cool. Yeah, it's not good if his eyesight's not really rolling.
Hmm.
Stream's much quieter without him. Cool. All right, I reckon that one's okay. Ah. Oh, well, that will be good. Well, as you're, you can communicate because we haven't done the letter today. So, okay, you ready for this one? A Rantalian. And bear in mind, good people, I've got no idea how this would be even a thing.
Hmm.
But one whose
Right.
scrotum is so relaxed as to be longer than his penis, i.e., whose shot pouch is longer than the barrel of his piece. Oh, that is gold. You'd think physically impossible. We'll leave that discussion there all of its own. But, oh, dearie me. Yeah, right. Okay, Rantalian, you reckon? Ah!
Sounds like a day in a cold shower.
Well, that's it. Ah, well, yeah, it'll be good to see him tomorrow. I mean, I guess it's only a day. Trials and tribulations. I'll be able to show him the wires in the battery tomorrow. On the battery in the engine tomorrow because I've got them getting wired up. My next question is going to be what other wires to put in and where. Because it's not that. Yeah, it's a bit tricksy.
Yeah, we've on a sickness note as well tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the one. We want that certificate and in triplicate. And don't forget to send the blue form to HR. I'll get most upset if you don't. There's a series over here called Utopia, and basically it pays out very heavily on government departments and bureaucracy. Oh well, we'll come to forgive you in time. But yeah, getting back to Utopia, there's a woman who plays the HR manager, and she's officious and ridiculous and pretty much needs euthanizing. And once in one episode, somebody says, "Oh, HR says," and you hear the manager say, "HR, who let them into the building?" So whenever I think of HR departments, who let them into the building? Now we are getting places. This one and this next calculation I can make. 6 out of 8, that's a nice easy 3/4 being 75% of the way done. There. Yeah. That's an easy calculation, that is. Now, Healy.
He's watching all that YouTube stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's why he's got sore eyes.
Ha. You reckon overexposure to YouTube? Well, I know what my poor eyesight is due to because I was warned about it when I was younger. Stop it, or you'll go blind.
I always had glasses, and I think from little and had chicken pox, so it's affected the eyes.
Yeah, right.
No. So, but the glasses that gave me basically 20/20 vision.
Your glasses are good. I'm picking some new ones up soon.
I've got a lazy left eye.
Ah. Yeah, mine is caused through excessive physical pleasure. Now, 2 more. Now. Actually already had a bit of a productive day, so I'm a bit chipper about that. Because I like being productive. So, yeah, it's good. Got some emails out to help promote my cunties. To see if I can get some more programs going. Because I've got one council where basically they're quite happy to help me roll the program out. They've been very helpful in that regard. So, but it's not going to be enough to support me on its own. And then we'll see how we go. Got to say, getting back to them on a more modelling based note, every time I look at the interior with the carpet, I'm really pleased about that. Really pleased how it came up. I shall be doing that again. Yes, I shall. Now, the penultimate one.
I found the wax I was looking for I had here. It does work. Oh, I can use that again. I just realised is this frame on this other car trying to fix is crooked.
Oh.
The chassis. I thought it was a bit. I broke a base. Ah dear. Press and put it in.
All right. You get over here. Come here, you. You get over there. Yep. Cool. And now the last one. The final wiring. Dee.
God, this is rubbish.
Then I'll give you a good zoom in on it. It's been a bit of a process, but it's been quite satisfying, I've got to say.
Well, everything's going wrong in here. So swap to the others and.
Yeah.
Ah dear.
Come here. Gotcha. Alrighty. It's looking a bit longer than maybe it needs to be, but I reckon we'll be right. Oops. Just popped the microphone there. As I will always hasten to add, that is not a metaphor. The one thing that works really well, I'm finding with this sort of a setup is, okay, I have to bend the cable to make it work, because getting a consistent bend is not going to happen. But that's actually good, I'm finding, because it creates that inconsistency that you get with wires. So it's working for me. So they don't all sit the same way. 84. Get off of there, yeah. Oh, this one needs to be turfed. Right. There we go. Right. Next.
Oh, yeah. Let's have another go.
It's not quite. Oh, there we go. Bam! Alrighty. Bearing in mind, in some points there's still. There we go.
Right.
Pretty happy with that. So we'll let all that dry. And there was much rejoicing. Now I'm going to do a bit of Google through to see what other wires to put in. Might even have a gander at that now. Now, whoop, zoom out. Because there are going to be some wires that there'll be a wire here that goes to the backboard, because that's where the battery wires go. But I want to see if there's any others I should consider. So I'll do that now. As far as if there are, might well get them put on very soon. Failing that, I would probably. Now, I don't think I've got the suspension finished yet. No, I haven't. So I'd like to finish the suspension. And then I think there's just a couple of brackets and we're done on the detailing front. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's what I was going to mention. I'll show you. Check this out. On, here we go. And this is something I am considering doing. Okay. You can, apparently, in between the, you got the like little triangle thing and the circle. Apparently, it's not uncommon to go for a little bit of whatever the darker color, in my instance, black, but in there, but still leave the circle, if you see what I'm saying.
Mm.
And I'm wondering whether to do that or whether that's overkill or whether it could just not be fucked because they don't all have that.
The first two, just the circles, they're for the spare tire. The other four are for the main wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
They got those prongs on the side.
But the other thing is, give me a moment. Here we go. Similarly, you can do that with that. Apparently, that can also be hit with some paint. Now, the question is, in one very simple, in very simple terms, could I be fucked? The answer, we'll see. Certainly not today. Only because, let's face it, it's just a bit more fiddly stuff that doesn't have to be done. Now, I'm going to go and see about this, if there's any more wiring for the engine that I need to consider. Oops, zoom out. And once I have that answer, I will be, oh, wait, how long have we been going? Should still be able to get at least some parts of the suspension ready to rock and roll. Yes, I shall. All right, give me a moment. Oh dear, me, Governor. I'm going to go for a walk after the stream, I reckon. Oh, stretch up. Oh, that was nice. Next, delete. Google. We are looking for.
I'll leave that.
Here we go. And okay. Okay, so not really. There's going to be that one to the backboard that I mentioned. But it's not looking like there's a lot of them. The bigger scheme of life, the universe, and everything. If that's how it rolls, that is how it rolls. Jolly good. All right. Now. Okay, so bearing that in mind and that other things or the engine will probably need to be more getting close to being in position before I can look at putting the other wires on. We can pop the engine to the backboard and get stuck into some suspension work. Ooh, sounds a bit saucy. Now, I know there's a whole stack of things that some people do with suspension, and we'll leave that discussion there. Now, I need a bit of cardboard, I do. Oh, hello. What have we got here then? So, now this is the same red as the main coat, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm not going to want that. In fact, I already have put a red aside. How convenient. How convenient that is. If that's possibly that's probably a little too savage. Give me a moment. It's not like I don't have a glorious abundance of reds. Having gone into a frenzy to try and find the right shade of red for the main coat. Pick a red, any fucking red, Rob. Jeez. No, we don't want transparent red. That one. That one's a no-no. Actually, I think I like that one. Carmen red, apparently. Right. Oh, that's right. I was going to leave. That's right. I had that one out for possible battery terminals. And as the battery is not visible, it doesn't matter. But this is the red you'll use on the suspension. Now, excuse me while I'm just. There we go. It's a bit better. Now, what do I want to do today? Research. Research, writing. Got a course today, even. All right. Let's just bring them all over here, shall we? We'll go with that one, maybe. Uh-huh. 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 Yep, that one will do it. Alrighty. Let's do this. Already given myself a tidy up to do, but never mind. There we go.
Any bloody thing.
Now, why do you tell us there, Centurion? Almost there. No, no, I'm kidding myself. This is only the third of the 8 parts for this one. And in fact, as I'm doing them in halves, third of 16, so I'm not even a quarter of the way through. I'm kidding myself. There we are. Again, a few tidy ups are going to be required, but that's okay. That's okay. I may have to finish these off tomorrow, I think. I know what I'll do. I'll get half of these at least with the red on them. And then I'm going to wind up the stream, because at least then I've made some good solid progress, if you follow me. All right. Well, that's looking very pretty. Even now, though. Still quite a bit to be done. But it is starting to, some of those are already starting to look good. All right. All right then. So yeah, I'll finish these ones that have started off in the red. But I'm going to wind up the stream. Now, tomorrow morning, I'll be on at this time. It'll be the same time that I started today. Okay. For I have nowhere that I need to be, believe it or not.
I should be back by then.
Fun?
I'll be back before then. I'm on escort duty.
Ah. All righty. Well, that sort of works out right then, doesn't it? Now, so I'm already quite pleased with how these are coming up. I'll give you a zoom in once I'm done. As I said, there are a few little tidy ups, but overall, once they're done, they're going to look good. This last one from that angle, I reckon. All right, now. All right now. There's a blast from the past. Didn't mind some of their stuff, actually. Free, that is. Now. And alrighty, let me just rinse my brush. Let me show you where we're at with the suspension. Well, they are starting to look quite pretty. As to whether the suspension is meant to look pretty, I guess that's another matter. But mine does. That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. Oh, suspension. Oh, God, that was terrible. Yeah. Apparently, with the song Vienna, none of the words actually mean anything as far as it's connected narrative or anything like that. They're just random statements. Okay, so where I'm at with the suspension is there at the moment. So they're starting to look. Alrighty, give us a moment.
Those rings underneath, they're the ones for inside the hub of for the wheels.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to paint them?
No, so inside to lock the wheels on, sort of thing. And then the hubcap goes on top of them.
Okay, got it. All right, I'm about to give you some solo time. Let me get my chair over there. And boom. Oh, looky that. That's pretty.
Got the front
That's very nice,
bumpers
mate.
on. It's and
What did you do with the number plate? Did you just paint the actual black areas, or did you?
no number
Um,
plates there, just all chrome.
okay, just chrome. Okay, yep.
And on the back, I thought it could be the difficult part. The smallest part on there is these two dots on the back here
Okay.
on each side, and they just double glue and they just stick on there. Very sort of small. Very. Oh,
Okay.
that's
Cool.
focus camera. So
Oh, that's looking
yeah,
very but
yeah. So
that's
and
looking very nice, mate.
and yeah, it's getting those this back part on there was giving me trouble and
Yeah,
getting those
yeah.
pieces on. So yeah, so it's all
Yeah,
there.
cool.
The wheel, you got that thing in the back there to hold the wheel on. Well,
Yep.
I was wondering if I should glue the wheel down or leave it loose.
Oh, I see.
But they've got that bracket there supposed to hold it. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Hmm.
over the tire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's they'll hold the way in. So yeah,
Nice.
they got a bit frustrated getting bits and pieces kept on going everywhere except for where I wanted it.
That never helps the cause.
Yeah, I got to find another piece for the back of the seat here.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Alrighty, cool.
yeah. So,
Okay, well, that's us done for today. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We appreciate it. First time viewers, I've got a magic word for you, or magic words. It's not open sesame. It's not abracadabra. It's not Shazam. It's follow, like, or subscribe. Now, other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and follow, like, or subscribe. Tomorrow, we'll be back. Now, that'll be the same time as we started today. And hopefully Bassman will have recovered from the brutal beating he has copped at the hands of Basswoman with a sock.
yeah.
And we will see him as well. But ultimately, we'll be back tomorrow at the same kit time, same kit channel. I'll catch you good people then. See yous.
Bye.